Hi friends, and welcome to yet another amazing episode of My Zone Active Kids, where we actively invest in your future. Whose future?
Your future.
Hi friends, I'm Elsa, and today I'm joined by my amazing friend
Kito.
Kito. Do you know what we are going to be talking about today?
I think it has to do with coding.
Yes, today we are going to be talking about a brilliant boy from Ghana who teaches other kids how to code. But before we get into our episode, don't you feel comfortable on your beanbag?
Oh, they are so cool and they are so soft.
I know, right? So if you want a soft and a cool beanbag like us, please make sure you check out info@kickstartnam.com. And then you'll get yourself such a cool beanbag. Oh, not to forget, if you want to catch up with us, make sure you tune in Monday to Friday, 10 a.m., Dstv channel 285, Gotv channel 25. Don't forget to check out our socials also. You can find us on Facebook or on our Zoshi Facebook page or on our website, which is oneup2.com. Yeah, but before we get into this episode, don't you think, I feel like we should start off with a song for our friends.
A song? Do you have any ideas?
But do you know any song about coding?
A song about coding?
Because I don't think I do.
Nah, I don't think there are any songs about coding.
Well, then why don't we sing Baba Black Sheep? Because I don't think there are any songs about coding.
Okay, Baba Black Sheep. How does that one go?
Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool?
Ah, yes sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the day, and one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Ah, okay, yeah, I do know the song.
Okay, now let's go one last time. But this time, we are adding a little bit of beats by clapping our hands.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Baba Black Sheep, have you any wool? Yes sir, 3 bags full. One for the master, one for the dame, one for the little boy who lives down the lane. Yay!
Awesome.
Yeah, okay. We ended up singing Baba Black Sheep because we don't know any song about coding. If you know a song about coding, please let us know or leave a comment down below or on our YouTube channel. Yeah, but Kito, tell me, do you know anything about coding?
I've heard about coding. I know it has to do with computers, right? But I've never done coding before.
I've never done coding before either, and all I know is that it also has to do with computers or software or something like that, but I have no idea what coding is all about.
Yeah. I wonder if our friends know anything about coding. Do you guys know anything about coding? If you do, please let us know down below. So, and if you don't know anything about coding like us, you can always do some research. It's important to learn about something new every single day.
Yeah, you know what I'm going to do after this? I'm definitely going to do some research.
Learn about coding?
So I can, next time we come back, we're going to have so much to tell them.
Yeah.
But for now, since we don't really know anything about coding, what's that one thing you enjoy doing on your computer?
One thing that I enjoy doing on my computer is definitely graphic design, where I make posters and I make, posts for our social media, for active kids and all these cool things, just bringing ideas together, by, graphics, something so cool.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah, what do you like doing on your computer?
Watching cartoons. If not watching cartoons, I also try to edit, like shoot a few funny clips of kids playing or my friends playing, and then I always try to put them together.
Right.
But in most cases, I love watching active kids on my computer.
That is so cool. So Elsa, what is your favorite cartoon, since you like watching cartoons on your computer?
Either Sophia the First or Active Kids.
That is nice. Mine is definitely SpongeBob SquarePants.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I also love SpongeBob. Okay, but can you also teach me how to? You said you do graphics, right?
Yes.
Okay, but now you know what? We'll talk about it after this.
Okay, when we get
But
back.
for now, let's go to our favorite friends, Zeki and Zoe.
Zoe, have you ever heard of a magic keyboard?
The magical keyboard? No, what's that?
It's a keyboard that helps you build anything you can imagine, but only if you know the secret language.
Ooh, a secret language? Tell me more.
Once upon a time, in a small village lived a girl called Aisha. Aisha dreamed of making her village better, but she didn't know how.
That sounds like a challenge.
One day, she found an old dusty book about coding, the secret language to the magical world.
Coding? What's coding?
Coding is like giving instructions to the computer, telling it exactly what to do. It's how you build websites, games, and all sorts of cool things.
Wow. So Aisha learned coding?
She did. It was hard at first, but she kept practicing. She built a program that helped farmers know when to plant their crops.
That's so clever.
Then she created an app that connected people in the village so everyone shared their ideas and helped each other.
Aisha became a real village hero.
Because she learned coding, she could solve problems and make life better for everyone around her.
So coding can help you make a real difference?
Exactly. Just like Aisha, anyone can learn coding and create amazing things. Even you, Zoe.
I want to learn, but it is hard.
It can be challenging, but it's also a lot of fun. And there are a lot of people who can teach you, people like Ida Bergson, who we heard about earlier.
Oh, that's right. And like in our story, remember that no matter where you come from, you can learn anything if you put your mind to it.
Even coding.
So, the lesson is that learning new skills like coding can help you build a better future for yourself and your community.
And it's never too late to start learning.
Now, let's go over the discussion and review and learn more about coding.
Exactly. Before we dive into the review, let's solidify what coding actually is.
Good idea. Can you break it down even simpler for me, Zaki?
Sure thing. Think of coding as writing a recipe for a computer.
A recipe?
Yep. Just like a recipe tells you how to make a cake, coding tells the computer what exactly to do step by step.
Ah, okay. I'm starting to get it. So the ingredients are what?
Great question. Ingredients are things like numbers, words, and symbols that the computer understands. These are arranged in a specific order to create instructions. These ingredients make up a language.
A computer language? Like Spanish or French?
But
for computers?
Precisely. There are a lot of different computer languages, each with its own rule and vocabulary. Some are good for building websites, others are for creating games.
So, which language did Aisha use?
That's a great question. The story does not simply simplify which language Aisha used, but she could use a simpler language such as Scratch, which beginners friendly, and it's very user friendly. She may have used Python. Python is a popular language used for verifying of tasks.
Cool. So, coding is like a superpower that lets you talk to computers and make them do awesome things.
You got it, Zoe. Now, are you ready to put on your thinking caps and dive into a coding review?
Absolutely. I'm feeling much more confident about understanding, but we can do that a bit later.
Exactly. So, let's go and try out something new. Bye, friends.
Bye.
welcome back. And that was such a beautiful story from Zeki and Zoe, don't you think?
Yeah, it was such a cool story.
And I really love how Aisha used coding to save her village.
To save her village. You know, it really shows how powerful technology can be.
Yeah, it does.
So, when it comes to coding, right? Coding has to do with making of software. So, what is your favorite software that you use? Maybe at school, when you're at home. You know, any games that you play. You know,
I will definitely say Trumpet Run.
Trumpet Run.
Yes.
What is that one about?
That one is about it's about a boy that runs and collects coins. So you have to.
Okay.
So he
I see.
and collects coins,
You know.
and then that's. I would say that's my favorite. What about you? What's your favorite?
My favorite game has to be Candy Crush. Yeah, it's very challenging mind game, and it's also very addicting.
Yeah, I tried playing Candy Crush, but you know what? My mom always tells me that no. I always end up using her lives in,
all those things on the app.
Yeah.
So you know when Zaki and Zoe were telling us the story of Aisha, she used coding, to save the village. So what do you think are those apps that really help us every single day, that make our lives easier every single day? Any app that you know?
Firstly, let me say bank apps.
Yeah,
like
bank apps.
Bank apps. I feel like they really make a lot of people's lives easier because at times, you imagine you want to transfer your money from, let's say, e-wallet to your main account. You don't have to go in physically anymore.
Yeah.
You can just open your app, change everything through the app.
Yeah, bank apps is definitely a very important one. Being able to send money to someone who is far away. I think my favorite now is definitely the Yango app.
Oh, yeah.
It helps me to get to school. When I need to go visit a friend, I can just request a car, and then it takes me where I want to go, And it's much safer as well.
Yeah,
So,
and the other one I feel like is an important one is an email.
yes, email as well.
Because in most cases you can send, especially those are important documents, you can actually send those things to yourself, and then they are going to be there for a lifetime. So emails are also really important.
That is so cool.
Yeah, okay, but what are there some kids apps perhaps that are useful?
Some kids apps that are useful. I'm not so sure. Do you know of any?
Not really. No, let me ask you this. Is a PS also part of a software or coding?
Oh, PlayStation. Oh, yes, it is. It is coding.
I guess PS is
all the games that people play on the PlayStation, that is definitely coding. It's so cool that we're talking about coding now because even our friends at their young age, you can learn how to make apps that make a difference. Coding is something that you can learn now at your age. So if you're looking for a hobby, if you're looking for something new to learn, I suggest coding.
Now talking about creating new apps, if you could come up with your own app, what would you come up with?
I think I would make an app that would somehow allow Zoe and Zaki to sort of like help us on a daily basis, like having an app on your phone where you can talk to like Zaki and Zoe, where they help you with your daily tasks that you must do every day. An app where you hear stories from Zaki and Zoe, and all these cool things that you get to do with Zaki and Zoe. I think that would be a great app.
That would really be a great one. You know what I would come up with? I feel like I might end up coming up with something or an app that allows us to enter the screen. Like you see when Zeki and Zoe are talking, then I can enter the screen, and then I sit and talk to Zeki and Zoe. Just the same way as we are talking right now.
Yeah.
A friend out there could be like, oh, I really want to join them, and then they just join the app, and then all of a sudden, poof, they are in between us. Join us, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think a question for our friends as well is, if you could create an app, what app would you create?
Yeah. But for now, while they are answering or thinking about it, let's go hear from Zeki and Zoe.
Bye.
Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray! Hello, 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 how are you? I'm good, I'm good, I'm great, I'm great, I'm wonderful, hooray!
Hi friends, my name is Zoe.
And my name is Zeki,
And we are niece and nephew. Zaki, today we're talking about coding.
Coding, like computer stuff?
Exactly. It's like learning a new language to talk to computers and tell them what to do.
But why would I want to talk to a computer?
Because you can make amazing things. Games, apps, even robots. Remember our story about Aisha?
Oh yeah, she used coding to help her village.
Exactly. And you can too. Coding helps you solve problems and be creative.
But it sounds hard.
It can be challenging at first, but it's like learning to ride a bike. Once you get the hang of it, it's super fun.
So like anyone can learn coding?
Absolutely. Aida Bergson is teaching coding to kids just like us.
Whoa, that's cool. Maybe I'll try to learn coding too.
That's the spirit. And remember, coding isn't just for boys. Girls can be amazing coders too.
So what can we do with coding right now?
Well, let's use what we've learned today and make our own code flag.
A code flag? What's that?
It's like a regular flag, but instead of symbols, we use coding ideas to represent something important to us.
Oh, I get it. Like maybe a color could mean something?
Exactly. We can choose colors, shapes, or even write simple code phrases on it.
What should our flag be about?
How about friendship? Because we are best friends and coding is something fun we can do together.
That's a great idea, Zoe. Friendship it is. So what color presents friendship?
Maybe yellow for happiness and blue for loyalty?
I like those. And what shape could we use?
How about a heart to show love and a star to show that our friendship shines bright?
Perfect. So, yellow, heart, blue star, and maybe a little code phrase?
Yes! We can use very simple code like print friends forever.
Print? What does that mean?
In coding, print means to show something, so the computer would show friends forever.
That's so cool. So our flag will have yellow heart, blue stars, and print. Friends forever.
That is right. Our very own code flag, showing the power of friendship and coding.
Whoa, I can't wait to see it. But how do we actually make it? We don't have a computer or anything.
We don't need a computer yet. For now, we'll design it on paper. Think of it as the blueprint for our real code flag.
Oh, like a plan? Okay, so should we draw a yellow heart first?
Yes, let's draw it big and bright in the middle of the flag. It's the most important symbol of our friendship.
That's amazing, Zoe. So let's go start with our flag. Bye. Friends.
Welcome back. That was definitely a beautiful discussion from Zeki and Zoe. But now it's our favorite segment of the show, which is Active Activity. Well, for our active activity today, we are going to be playing rock, paper, scissors.
Ooh.
But we are going to be playing rock, paper, scissors with a twist.
Okay.
So we are gonna be doing this. We are gonna be doing rock paper scissors. But should you lose, you have to tell us or you have to come up with an app and tell us how it's gonna be or how it's gonna be helping people. Or you can also tell us an app that is already created and how it helps people. But we shouldn't mention apps that are already mentioned.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. All right.
Yeah. So that's the game for today. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Rock paper scissors shoot.
Okay.
Rock paper scissors shoot. Come on.
Okay.
Okay. An app. Okay, this one is already created. It's called WPS.
WPS.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's an app that keeps most of the documents. You know, when they send us documents from school and what? Yeah, that's an app that keeps all your documents.
Oh, where you store all your documents in one place.
Yeah.
Oh, that is so cool. Okay.
Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Again.
Man, again. Okay, this time around, I'll come up with an app. I
Ooh,
don't know
okay.
how I'm gonna name it. I think I'm gonna name it George's Food, because I have a friend whose name is George, and he's such a foodie.
Ooh.
Yeah, so
George's Food.
yeah,
Okay.
it's an app that will be able to download food from maybe a screen, like the food will be on the screen, right? And then you just
then when you
press
download
something,
it?
and then you're gonna download it. Wow. Yeah.
So the food like comes out of the app.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know that's gonna make George very happy.
that is so cool. That is so cool. Such a cool app. Okay.
Okay, let's go. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Ooh. An app that I know. Let me think. An app that What apps do I have on my phone? Oh, I have an app called To-Do List, right? That I keep on the screen of my phone, and where I basically just write all the things that I have to do throughout the day. And if I do it, then I can just tick it off on the screen. Yeah, it helps to see my to-do list on the phone so that I don't forget all the things that I need to do throughout the day.
Oh,
Yeah, it's such a cool app.
I think I'm gonna download that.
Yeah,
also
you
on my
should.
phone.
You should. I think our friends should also download that. If you have a phone, so you have your to-do list on the screen and you never forget all your homework and all those things. So yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Again, an app. What app would I create? An app. I think I would create an app that connects us with our friends, but I don't know how I would create it. How would I create the app? I'm not sure, but I think an app that allows us to just, be present with our friends. Maybe something like, what do you call it? Video call. But then it's like 3D. So like you are coming out of the phone and you are there with me and we are like talking face to face. Yeah, that would be such a cool,
It will be so cool.
app. So yeah.
I'll definitely use that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Another. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
So I would come. What app can I come up with? Or what app can I use? Oh no, there's an app called My 30 Seconds.
My 30 seconds.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a game where you have to. It's more or less. Yeah, not more or less. It's simply 30 seconds. Where you choose various topics. Let's say maybe sports, animal, and all that, and then after they are going to give you a list of 6 things on the list, and then you have to try to describe them, and then your partner...
In 30 seconds?
In 30
Wow.
seconds. You have to try and get all those 6. Let's say, for example, shoe. I'm going to have to be like, something that you put on your feet so you don't have to walk barefoot. And then you're going to know it's a shoe. Okay, something that you put on your eyes if you can't see, if it's
then
too
glasses.
hot. Yes, like that.
Ooh, it sounds like a game that would bring out like people's competitive side.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I would really love to continue playing with you, Kito. But it's time to say goodbye to our friends.
Oh, so sad.
Yeah, I know. But friends, don't forget to check us out every weekday, Monday to Friday, 10 a.m. on Dstv channel 285, Gotv channel 25. But until next time, from myself, Elsa, and my friend,
Kito.
Bye.